Hello friends, my name is Real Emile and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 2. Today we're continuing on with our Let's Play. This is episode 36, and in today's episode we're continuing on the one-make races for the West City, and our manufacturer for today is Fiat, my favourites of all of the manufacturers here in the West City. Anyways, as you can see, we have the 500 meeting to do, both in normal style and a racing style. Now there's actually two very different types of vehicles you can take for this. You can take the old 500 or you can take the 500, which is technically the new 500. I'm going to use the 500. Now we used the 600, which is a similar car, in an episode many moons ago, but I decided I would go for the 500. I'm not sure what colour I'm going to get in though. I don't want to go for this yellow again. As cool as the yellow is, I got the 600 in yellow, so wouldn't really make much sense to get another yellow similar sort of vehicle. But anyways, I'm going to go and tune this thing up and I will be back with you in a second. Okay, so there we go, that's the modifications carried out to the Fiat 500. We're now running about 181 horsepower and about 600 kilograms of weight. Anyways, let's head over to a random course for our first race in normal vehicles. We are apparently at Seattle Short Course for the first race of the Fiat 500 Club meeting. Sorry, yeah, it's a meeting apparently. Anyways, we have ridiculously tiny gear ratios apparently. I forgot about those. Oh well, it's Seattle Short. We won't run into them too badly. This car actually has 5 gears, so yeah, I guess that's kind of impressive in a way. As long as we don't get like test course in these things, we'll be fine. What should give me test course for the racing modified section of this? I'm not looking forward to that. Anyways, the 500 handle, oh sorry, the 500 handles surprisingly well actually. I'm really liking the way this vehicle just turns in, it just grips. There's so much grip in this vehicle. It's pretty insane. The amount that you get from this car. There we go. So anyways, we are almost done with the West City. After this we have one more one-make race to do, and then after that we're going to be heading to the East City, I believe, and starting some progress on those one-make races, for which there are an awful lot of them. So yeah, look forward to that. But yeah, that means at least we'll see some more variety in the vehicles. In West, South, and even a little bit in the North City, it's essentially just all the manufacturers only really have like one race with one vehicle. Well, as like out in the East City, you know, each manufacturer gets about 2, 3, some even have like 5 one-make race series, which is pretty cool. Also, I'm kind of happy that I've got, hopefully I'll have enough money to get through most of the East City without having to go back to grinding. I think once we hit North City though, I'll definitely need to go ahead and get some money, because the cars in the North City are very much expensive. That's probably the most expensive region of the game when it comes to the one-make races, because yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Also, I just noticed, I don't know if it's like a weird glitch with this particular model, but you can actually see like sort of like a slit on the rear window. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a wiper or whether that's just like an error in the modelling. I don't know. Either way, that was incredibly slow, but hey, we got across the line. The rest of them are very much far behind, so we won't wait up for them. Anyways, that's that done with. We get first place and we get a mighty amount of money. We get 3,000 credits. Fantastic. Anyways, I will see you guys in a second for racing modifications. Okay, it's time to racing modify our little Fiat 500. So let's see what it looks like once it is race modified. Now we have 2 types of racing modification for the 500. Both of them are basically the same, just with a different amount of colours, as you can see. However, I'm going to go for this purple and yellow one because I think it looks absolutely fantastic. It's got spotlights on the front of it, for crying out loud. That's the reason I went with this 500. It's just got a more interesting racing modification and it's a more interesting vehicle. Anyway, let's head to another random course for the racing styles event. Race. There we go. That's the word. We've headed to Tahiti Road for the Fiat 500 racing parts of the 500 meeting. Sure, English is well and truly failing me today. Anyways, we're on the reverse version of the Tahiti road course. You can tell because the map looks kind of strange, because that's something that happens when it comes to these. Those little racing 500s, don't get me wrong, they look really cool, and you can actually get like the same-ish amount of power out of those as you can out of this. I mean, I got 150 brake horsepower in the old Fiat 500, while this is running 180, so yeah, I'm fairly certain they weigh somewhat similar amounts as well. I think that one's a bit lighter from stock, but this one actually isn't too far off it once you throw in all of the racing modifications and so on and so forth. As you can see, the lovely amount of popping apparently on the reverse version of Tahiti Road. To be fair, I mean, like I've said before, for a 99 game, this doesn't look half bad. I was playing Demolition Racer yesterday, which, for those of you guys who don't know what Demolition Racer is, it's basically bumper cars mixed with Fear Factory, the game. Google the intro, and you'll see exactly what I mean about Demolition Racer. I'm super tempted to like play that game for something. I'm not sure. I don't think it's really the sort of game for a let's play per se. However, I would like to play it for the channel at some point. Maybe even I might live stream it and then play it on the channel that way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure really which live streaming service I want to go with either. I mean, I was streaming yesterday, which by the time you guys see this video would have been a couple of weeks ago. But I was live streaming yesterday. I live streamed the arcade mode of this game, and it went okay. My internet kind of needs a bit of sorting out before I think about streaming again, just because I can only really stream in 480p, which, if I'm only streaming PS1 games, that's fine. You know, the only reason these games are, the only reason this is all 720p on the actual video is because I'm an idiot and I keep setting it at 720p, not 480p. The actual game itself is recorded in 480p, so yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, but rest assured I will be playing through the arcade mode at some point on this channel. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it after I actually finish the game or during the game at some point, I'm not too sure. But either way, that is the end for the Fiat 500, and we crossed the line, although admittedly there wasn't that large gap back to the rest of the pack. As you can see, the slowest car was a old 500, so that's something at least. Those things have like 18 horsepower stock, so yeah. Although admittedly when I had to delete the episode I almost made this episode, it was the old 500 absolutely decimated the 500s for whatever reason. Anyways, I will see you guys in a second. So there we go. As you can see, the 500 meeting is complete in both normal and racing styles. We have a little silver cup. Anyways friends, that is it for today's episode of the Gran Turismo 2 Let's Play. In the next episode we're going to be tackling the last of the West City one-mate races with Peugeot. So join me for that. Anyways friends, I want to thank you all very much for watching. My name's been The Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.